Sagittarius, welcome to your 2017 career and money and finance reading. Definitely check out astrojar.com because a lot of other astrologers and YouTubers are putting out their 2017 readings on the site as well. So definitely check that out. But let's see what is going on for you, career and money wise in 2017. Let's see here. Very interesting. It looks like a lot of you could be thinking about a lot of different things money-wise, about making a lot of changes. It looks like a good thing for you. You start off with the Five of Clubs, so definitely looking at spending money as well on travel. You have the Nine of Diamonds as well, which is a card of spending money. So a lot of you could be thinking about spending money on traveling, having fun, typical Sagittarius stuff, right? This is a card of adventure. It's also a card of hobbies. It's a card that says a lot of you could be even thinking about starting businesses based off of a hobby and things like that. Even if you're like retired and things like that. You could be thinking about starting a hobby-based business just to make more money, just to have more money on the side, and it would be a good idea, even if it's just like, selling birdhouses on eBay or something like that. I don't know, but just something on the side that could like help you out. I think would be very beneficial, especially if it's hobby-based. Again, something you enjoy, something based off of a hobby. I talked about it in my question video I did, where I talked about how I think in the future you're going to see a lot of people with jobs, but also like a little side thing that they do just to supplement their income. A lot more people are going to be getting into it as we move forward, so it might be a good idea for you. Next, you have the Eight of Clubs. Definitely trust your gut this year financially. Trust your intuition about things. You don't have anything about this, but a lot of other signs did have cards that represent issues with money and friends. So again, if your friend comes to you wanting money or something like that, again, trust your heart, trust your gut when it comes to those things, because it could be, it could go a negative direction. So just be careful of loaning money to friends. It's a card of needing to choose a direction as well. A lot of you might be struggling like at work or in your career, or even if you're retired, again, making decisions about investments or where to put your money and things. You could be having a hard time this year making a decision on which direction to go. The trick with this card is to pick a path early. So right away, pick a direction you want to go this year: career, finance, investment, whatever. Wise. Pick a path and stick to it, and don't jump on to another path, because that will just lead to more confusion. So again, it says that you might have two ideas, like for starting a business, or two ideas for an investment. It's like, just pick one and stick with it, and don't get off the path, because that's where the confusion comes in. If you stick with it, it might be a little bit of a rocky road at first, but once you get going, there's a lot of success there. So definitely keep going. Next, you have a card that represents existing problems being resolved. So I actually think a lot of you could be clearing up debts, or coming up with plans, at least, like putting a plan in place, or even a lot of you could just be seeing how it's going to be more possible for you to pay off some sort of debts and things like that. I'm also getting that some of you might be, you might be thinking about getting a certain type of loan, and then something else comes along that's like better, still a loan, but better. So keep your options open if you're looking for loans or anything like that. It does look like a good year for you to get a loan. If you are looking for that sort of thing, you have the Nine of Diamonds, which represents getting a loan. So a lot of you could get quite favorable terms or something like that loan-wise. Also a card of victory. So a lot of you could be seeing like victory at work, finishing some major projects in business or whatever. You could be seeing a lot of good stuff there. Next, you have the Seven of Clubs. A good card because it does represent escaping from prison, a prison that you created, basically, like being stuck at a certain type of job or stuck in a business that you don't really like. And this card is a good card because it represents action. It says you are actively going to be taking actions this year to change your circumstances, to create that better life that you really want. I think it's just something that's true for all signs. So, again, I just think everybody's doing that this year, thinking about those things. I think everybody has been 2016 as well. And then I think 2018 will be more of an action year when it comes to career. But, very good card for taking those actions. Next, you have the King of Clubs, which is you. So you're showing up in an extremely strong position, very strong, very future oriented, and also fired up and like really ready to go. So I think it's a good year for you to really, get going on some of your ideas for, again, businesses or new career ideas or whatever it may be. I also think you have 4 clubs cards. Great year for education. So if you're going to school for a job or something, very good. And also, if your job offers some sort of classes or anything like that, you're going to want to take advantage of those. Again, I feel like for some of you, I'm getting that there might be an opportunity for that maybe you work at a company and they're doing something new, they're doing something different, and it's like an opportunity for you where you could go take courses or on-the-job training and learn how to do this new thing, and it could make you not only happy but also extremely valuable to the company. It's like again, it's like the company is adding something new on. It feels very innovative and new, and again, you might have the opportunity to do it, and maybe like nobody really wants to do it. They're like, why would I want to do that? But then I think maybe you'll feel an opportunity there and you'll go for it, and it'll just make you a lot more money. So definitely go for that. Same thing in business. If you own a business, I would say especially this year, even looking at the astrology, anything extra you could learn about increasing marketing or even taking on a marketing consultant could be very profitable for you this year. Next, you have the Nine of Diamonds. Very good card for finances. Very good for coming to the end of a financial cycle as well. Can definitely represent an ending to debts and things like that. Can represent more money coming in, promotions, and it can also represent getting a loan. Like I said, it's a very good card for getting loans, looking at your loan options, and those sorts of things. So I really like that. It's also a card of newness. Again, remember what I said about if your job offers some sort of new type of position that they've never done before or something, definitely be open to anything new. And again, if you own your own business, same deal. If there's like a new marketing technique or a new marketing channel or something that opens up, definitely take advantage of it. If you have, if you're retired and you're looking to grow the nest egg that you have, maybe there's like a new type of investment or something like that. Of course, research the heck out of it and be very cautious, because these investments could be very dangerous, but also, it might be something you want to look at because it could be very profitable for you. But again, you have all these clubs cards, so no matter what you do this year, research it first, think about it, and really process it, and then do it. And finally, you have the Seven of Spades. Get out of your head. Let those fears go. Again, I feel like it could be a great year for a lot of you financially. So you could be having much better than the past several. So you could be having a lot of these fears popping up. Again, that happens. I've talked about it before, how when things start going better, we immediately jump to the negative. Move past that and stay positive. But it looks like a great year. Some of you, this can also just represent leaving one job, going to another, leaving one business, going to another. So on a very mundane level, it can just represent new stuff coming in. Again, you have the Nine of Diamonds, new. So looks like a great year. Definitely a great year for education as well, like I said. So thank you for watching and enjoy your 2017.